Morning guys. Jared and I are out in northeast Victoria again today, fishing a farmland stream today. It's going to be nice. We've just got a short little window to hit it, and I think we're just going to go pool by pool, mate.
Yep, sounds good.
Take turns fishing and filming, and
yeah, the water. It should be nice, crystal clear.
Yeah.
Sort of hasn't got a lot of colour in it like some of the other ones do at the moment, so
yeah,
it should be nice dry fly fishing.
It looks lovely. Yeah, I've rigged up a hopper dropper on the dry fly rod. And what have you got, mate?
Oh, I've got the Euro just in case we come to Euro water, but I'll probably just be fishing the hopper dropper too.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right, you're up first.
Let's get into it.
Beautiful bubble line coming through there.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
That's definitely the better part of the pool, kind of up in that bend.
Yep.
Yep. Ooh, is that a hit, do you think?
Don't know. Didn't feel him. Didn't feel him on the hook, but sort of getting a bit of a funky drag across there. Might just change angle a bit. Might just bump up now. Oh, there's got to be one there.
You think so?
It's too nice water for there not to be one sitting there. Yep, just picked up a little.
That log jam's going to be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, there he is.
Nice.
Rainbow, I think.
Yep.
It was too good, that water, for him not to be there, wasn't it?
It was.
He's a good little fish. Oh. Well, the net almost got there, so
He was as good as in the net.
that's right. Yeah, I'll take that. That's how I get my fish tally so high. I just count those fish, you know. All right, must be your turn, Peachy.
All right, my turn. That log jam is in quite an awkward position for the cast. I've just got to figure out how I'm going to approach this, where I can kind of get a cast in, because the nicest water is probably this stuff at the back here.
Yep.
And I don't know whether, I suppose I'll try and get some in from the back here before I jump up in front of it. So I've got a hopper on the top here and just a very small bronze bead pheasant tail. Okay, really tricky little cast to get in there, but no. It's wrapped around that friggin' stick. And I got a fish.
How is that?
Oh, it's wrapped around a stick. Far out. Get out of there. You... Oh. Far out. This is...
Is the fish still on?
I don't know. I saw the fish come up and take it.
Yeah.
There's a deep bit of water here. Ah, shit. So I should have seen that coming, really. Nah, the fish is gone.
Gotta make the hero cast every now and then.
Oh, far out. All right. Well, does that count as my fish?
Ah, you hooked it. Nah.
See, I've just gone through the best part of the water, basically, because that's all the depth is back there around that log jam where Jared got his fish. So that may be it for this pool, because this is all shallow up here. But we'll give it a little bit of a flick. My dry's a little saturated. That was bottom. That's the problem with striking in these really small twiggy little streams. You see the fly go down, you set the hook, and you end up in the tree behind you, inevitably. I'm just going to dry that dry fly out. This is the little amadou patch that Phil Bushell sent me from Phil Bushell Leather. Beautiful. And it's an excellent way of drying your dry flies. I just give it a good squeeze in that, and then give it a little bit of the dry shake. This I need to do this because the dry got dragged under in that last run when the fish took it and it went under that stick. All right, should be good to go again.
That patch is definitely a better option than me using my t-shirt all the time.
Yeah, you can get other things like fly kerchiefs and that sort of stuff, yep. But amadou's really nice. Yeah, it just works really well. There's one. Just saw the dry just twitch ever so slightly then. It's only a little guy. There we go. The dry didn't even go under then, it just sort of twitched and I set on it. Could have either been a rock or a fish, and it turned out to be a fish.
Nice little brown.
Yeah, that hook's come out. He took the nymph. All right, mate, you're up.
Done. Just going to slide in directly where Peachy got his fish. I think it's good water where there could be multiples in there. Got overhanging branches, so I'm gonna have to get creative with our drifts. Oh, there's a tree straight away.
Very twiggy around here, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, from what information we got, it sort of opens up a bit further down, but just gonna sort of bow and arrow cast my way up through here till I sort of come to this open section again where I can actually make a cast. Oh, missed him.
Think that was a fish?
Yeah.
Looked like it, didn't it?
No, sorry, I take that back. There was a bit of weed on there, so it's pretty shallow here. It sort of lost its depth, but keep flicking up it. I think we might slide up to the next pool, eh? Just going to take the opportunity to dry my dry fly. This is
the budget amadou.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the best way to do it, but one of those things you always say, oh, I just got to clip a towel on my chest pack. Never do it. Give you a quick look at what I'm fishing today. Just a little CDC sedge. So, lovely. Super simple fly, CDC underwing, just a tiny bit of deer hair on top. And I'll just put a tiny little pink dot at the head there just so I can see it better on the water. Alright.
Makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It's not a lot of depth here, but there's going to be one. I just have to. That's not a good drift, that.
Better take?
Nah, I don't know. It could have just been bottom. You're going to jump in and fish this one because I just went to rip that off and I snapped my line.
Do you want to fish with my rod?
Yeah, actually, yeah, let's do that. Yep. I mean, you could almost nymph that in there. It's that deep, but
Yeah.
I see the dry fly eater, so yeah, let's do that.
It's always the hardest part is getting the line out the rod tip, isn't it?
It is, yeah, when you got grass and crap going everywhere.
Fishing a real long leader and droppers and everything. That was a good drift.
Yeah.
Surely this is going to hold a fish.
Gonna have to. It's too good not to.
Yeah, exactly right.
Let me just.
Oh, it went down. I'm not sure. Do you think that was a take?
Don't know. There is a bit of shallow bottom there.
Didn't go down very fast.
How intriguing.
Got to be fish in it.
It has to be.
Maybe they're up on the inside edge. How deep is it in there, do you reckon?
It's got some depth. It's probably 2 foot-ish.
Yeah. Wonder if it's worth running the nymphs through it.
Yeah, I think I might actually.
Yeah, just looking at it, it doesn't look like there's much depth at the top on that inside.
Yeah.
Could be something up in there possibly, but the main bucket is kind of back in here.
Yeah. Yeah, let's put that nymph rod through and. Might just not be holding fish. Maybe the current's a bit too.
Yeah, possibly. It looks good though.
It does. Yeah, it looks amazing.
They might be just in one particular fiddly little spot.
Yeah. Well, I think they'll might leave that one sit. I don't think they're there. Moved up here. This looks lovely, this water. There's beautiful depth there.
It's a lovely little bend, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a little undercut there for him to sit as well.
Yeah.
But I think I might start right back.
A few submerged sticks and stuff there.
There is, yeah.
Oh, that went down.
Yep, that was a fish.
Did you see him?
No, but it was that sort of. Yeah, it was
definitely
a clean
a take, wasn't it?
bang down.
How did you like the 396?
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. It's just a great dry fly rod. Like, I think gone are the days of really fishing this 9.5 for anything. You know, there's just better options for for fishing most things.
I think it's probably good for, you know, a 9-foot 5-weight is good for your sort of typical indicator nymphing.
That's right, yeah.
Or more heavy sort of dry dropper with big hoppers.
Yep.
And it's, you know, you can fish streamers on it too. It's a versatile rod.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. I mean, it was primarily a rod that I bought to, you know, fish those heavy double nymph rigs with an indicator on the thread bow and bigger waters like that. And it does it extremely well, so
yeah,
it is great for that. But this sort of work, you're way better off with that sort of 3-4, aren't you?
I think so, yeah. Just for the tippet protection more than anything else.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, missed him. He came at that so hard, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure
Absolutely tried to smash it.
Beautiful.
Some of those...
No, I got it on camera too.
Some of those rainbows, they're too eager for their own good and they just come flying at it, miss it clean.
Yeah, I got really good footage of that.
That's cool, yeah. He was keen for it.
He was.
Oh, I might just work the way around a bit. It's got amazing depth, this pool.
Nice bit of water.
Yeah. Eager little brown. Now it's so deep here, I might have to do the old...
Do you want me to hit him?
Yeah, I can just lift, lift him, that's it, yep. I'll try not to touch him because I don't have wet hands. Just gonna... There we go, flies out. I'll just try and handle him as little as possible. That's it, and he's off.
Beautiful, mate.
It must be your turn, Peachy.
Well done. So he came on the little...
On the nymph, yeah.
Yeah, the nymph.
Yep. That was a different fish because that first one was a rainbow that came flying up. So
yeah, definitely. He was in a different position too.
Yeah, yep. Cool. All right.
Well done. Just going to try and get the line out the tip. There we go. See if that little rainbow will come back up. Same one that Jared got to come up. Quite often they won't come up for the same dry, but they will come up again for a different one. If they haven't felt the hook, that is. They haven't been pinned. No, he might be spooked. I think he would have seen that by now, probably. Come up to here where I can reach across a bit better. Yeah. Oh, we came up for it, but he missed it. Came up for the hopper. Let's see if he come back. Perhaps he might take the nymph a second time through. They can be a bit clumsy, these smaller fish, sometimes. And sometimes with a bigger dry like a hopper as well, they won't completely get it in their mouth and they'll knock it out of the way. There's a big tussock sort of hanging over here, but I might just see if I can hang it over here. The only problem is going to be when it goes right under there, I can't see the fly, so I won't detect any takes. Just try a couple in the little soft water here at the top. That might have just been bottom. Yeah, it's pretty shallow. A little seam there. Oh. Nice little tail out here with a gentle bubble line. It's not a huge amount of depth, but there's a bit. Question is, will it be enough? push up and fish this little bit above the willow here. That probably looks like the better bit of water anyway. Okay. Oh, there we go. There he is. Came up and ate the hopper. Oh, that's a nicer fish.
That is a cracking fish, mate.
That's a lovely brown. Yeah, that's a beauty. Let's try and get that out as quickly as possible. There we go. Barbless hooks, or crushed barbs at least, in this case. Those come out nicer. He's just a bit tangled up in the leader. Just got to unwrap him. Yeah, he had that nymph kind of wrap around him. Just got to keep him in the water as much as possible here. There he goes.
Lovely fish, mate.
Yeah. All right, you're up, bud.
All right, let's do it.
That's a good fish for this river.
Cracking fish, cracking. Just gonna finish a little ahead of this pool.
You on?
Nah. I think this might beat my yesterday's stick fish, this one. Probably a 10-pounder, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, that's a monster.
Yeah. I'll just be really quick here because I've just walked into the water and done all sorts of silly things, so. All right, we might move up. That's drag.
Hard to get that far side edge without drag.
Yeah.
Eh? Probably need to come up here and reach across. That's nice. Oh.
Oh.
I got him.
Oh.
But the back,
yeah,
got you. Got it back?
Yep, got it back. Yep.
Sometimes you get lucky.
All right, I might throw the nymph in there, I think. We covered it pretty hard, really.
Covered it pretty hard. The only thing I can think is the back eddy on the other side.
Yeah.
If you came right to the edge and reach your rod right over so you don't get drag,
Yep.
you might be able to get a drift through that eddy.
I might try with yours. You've got the extra length there, so.
They're probably, if anything, you'd expect them to be along that kind of seam, that edge
that's what I
over there,
thought
but it's
they'd
just
be.
really hard to get a good drift on it without reaching right over. Yeah, that's the drift.
I think that might be one of those ones that looks super good, but doesn't actually have fish in it.
Yeah.
Either that or they've seen us on the side. You know, we are quite close. The water's pretty clear, so
Yeah, it's possible.
possibility. Right. There's just a tiny sort of slot with good depth in behind here, so see if I can feed one in. Hard thing's going to be getting it in there without the nip flipping over and hitting that tree. Oh,
Nice cast.
Yeah, don't think he's
I think
there.
he's probably covered it.
Yep. Might just change angle slightly and just try and fire one right up and in. That's perfect there. If it doesn't get eaten there, it's not going to get eaten.
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
That's where they're going to be, I think, along that inside edge.
All right, might move up, I think.
Yep.
Might just keep fishing the single dry, I think.
There's a little bit of inside edge up above here.
Yep. Probably stay up on this. Looks like there's some great water up there. It's a bit of an overcut and a nice sort of glide along there, so we'll head right up there. All sort of glidey stuff here, but doesn't mean there won't be fish hanging out there. Just work this up pretty quickly. It's there's not much depth to it, but you might pick up little ones just sort of sitting there. That's the line it's going to get eaten on if it gets eaten, but that's dragging, so that's not going to get eaten. It's all pretty shallow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Through here.
I think
got a bit of depth
up in the bubble line here is going to be the go.
Yep, I agree. Not the most delicate of entries there. That's a great line. That's got to get eaten there if there's one there.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit shallow. Oh.
Yeah. Could be one up in the top on the edge there.
There's enough there for him to... Oh, shit.
Wind got that. Yeah, that's the sort of area.
That was a line if there was going to be one, wasn't there?
Yep, maybe one just a little to the left of that. Yeah. Oh, there's a nice tail out here with a bit of depth.
Yep.
Pocket.
Bit of a down draft there.
Under then.
Yeah. Sort of bit when you're fishing like this, Peachy, you're sort of fishing pretty fast, aren't you? Like,
yeah.
There's one good drift to make there, and if you made it, probably better off just coming through it quick.
Yep, come through it quick, cover more water. Exactly right. There's not too many places that a fish is going to hold.
Yeah.
In this sort of stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, once you cover them, move on. Really small little seam over there
Yep.
on the far bank. That's the one.
Oh, straight under.
Yeah. Hard to get a good drift in that. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of a sort of shelf
Yeah.
down there. Yep, there's the one. Nice. Nicely done, mate.
Thanks, mate. Just that little bit of depth there.
Yeah.
Sort of gave him the opportunity, didn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely little brown again. God, there's such gorgeous sort of marked browns up in this region, aren't they? They've always got those beautiful spots on them. There he is there, we'll slide him. Cool, done and dusted.
Nicely done.
You again, Peachy.
Alright, there's just a little bit of pocket water here. And I'm going to fish quickly. I'm not going to spend much time on it. But just give it a quick drift or two. It's not quite in the slot.
Well done. Well
He was
done.
on. I just didn't see the indicator. He didn't pull the dry down. Little rainbow.
Lovely.
Sitting in that pocket. Oh, and the nymph just came out too. Perfect. Wet my hand. There we are. Beautiful. You're up again, mate.
I think I should give you another one. That was too quick.
Nah, you go. Looks like there's a bit of depth through that slot.
There is, yeah, that's a lovely slot.
Quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I've just got a bit of
A little bit hard until you get that little bit of fly line out the tip, isn't it?
Yeah. It's all right.
Oh yes. Nice.
Oh, he's off.
Lovely, mate. They definitely seem to like this pocket water.
Pocket water, yeah. They're up in the riffles feeding, I think.
Yeah.
Let's pop that there for one sec.
It's a beautiful brown. Came up for the dry, did he?
Sure did. He absolutely woofed it too. Let's see what I can get that. There we go. Off he goes.
Beautiful. Well,
That little hopper's doing the damage, isn't it?
yeah, it's doing all right.
Yeah. Good
I think
stuff.
it's a bigger meal for them,
Yep.
and there's a few around in the grass, so
Alrighty, back to you, mate.
right. Okay, so this is where Jared got his fish. He's just in the back corner there, but he didn't go much up into the pool, so could well be more fish holding in here. There's a little outside edge on that side. Oh! Missed him. He was in that outside edge. That's a rock. One of the things with the hopper dropper, or dry dropper in general, is when it lands in that still water, the fish can take it and you don't necessarily get any indication, which is what happened then. I was picking up to recast and suddenly I had weight. Could hopefully be a fish up in that inside edge there. Can't see what the depth's like up there. Most of the depth is kind of back here in the pool, so it's possible we might be done for this pool. Yep, I think I've pretty well covered that, so we might move up. Right, just do a few through this sort of stuff. It does seem to have been more fish up in the riffles today, but this sort of stuff is definitely worth covering. Got a bit of glare on the water here and I can't really get a good angle on where the depth is at the moment. Just going to keep working up, just cover it fairly quickly.
Right. Got some lovely deep sort of water through there.
Okay, yeah. I've got a really glary angle here, I can't really see where the depth is. Is it sort of middle or left?
Yep, exactly there.
Okay.
Fish that line up and you'll pretty well bang on it.
Yep.
You may be better off, Peachy. You've got a lovely deep undercut on this side. You may be better off getting into that side and fishing into it that way.
Yeah, okay.
It's really deep and nice through here.
Righto. It's going to drag over there, unfortunately. It went down. Don't know whether it was a take or just bottom. That's bottom.
Yeah, it sort of shallows up a bit there again.
Yep. Haven't got a good angle here with the glare, so I can't really read the river very well from down here. I was looking at something else then and I missed the fly going down. It's probably bottom, I think.
We'll be interested to see if they're going to favour that bit of pace up near the head there.
Yeah, quite possibly. It seems to, they seem to have liked the moving water a little bit, haven't they?
Yeah.
Although that best fish that I got was out of slower water earlier. Yeah, it's too shallow. Right.
It's funny, isn't it? It was like that just looks like brown trout heaven under that undercut there. Super deep
Yeah.
slot and just not there today. So
Maybe we spooked them.
could be, yeah.
Don't know. Anyway, onwards and upwards. So that's kind of been a little bit the story of today, hasn't it? Just that often the better looking pools are not holding fish.
Yep.
And we're picking them up in the little pockets and odd spots. All right, there's a little bit of a deep seam in here, a deep trench I should say. It's got a bit of pace to it, so I'm not sure how well my nymph is going to get down in that, but we'll definitely give it a few casts. There is rainbows in here, so rainbows will quite happily hold in the faster water. Yeah, it's probably just not quite enough depth and a little too quick, I think. Yeah, this looks a bit more promising.
There's a huge hatch of mayfly here.
Ah. Ooh. Might have missed one just then. The hopper just very briefly went down. That is. Oh. I don't know if that was a take or not. Kind of looked like it. There's one. He was on the inside there. Oh, might take him down the back.
Well done.
Beautiful little brownie. Came up and took the hopper. There he is. He's got the hopper in the corner of the mouth. There we go. He's off. All right.
Nice.
I think I need to retie my hopper dropper now. All right, mate, you're up.
Cool. Easy. Have a look in here. It's a little bit of depth and a little sort of seam down the middle. It's a bit of overhead cover too, which we haven't had for a while, so that might spur them on to sit there a bit more. Going back to just fishing that single dry. It's a bloody lovely way to fish. It's so often we're just nymphing and fishing really deep, but it's something really enjoyable at just fishing the single. Don't think there looks like there's too much in that little section, does there? Oh yeah, this looks quite nice here.
Looks like a nice little pocket in front of that log.
Yeah, definitely does, doesn't it?
There we was, yep. Beautiful.
Good eat.
Yeah, lovely.
Gonna have to go aerial here. Swing and a miss. There we go. Getting back in the water straight away. Alright. Another lovely little brown there. Just smash that.
Oh, that's a gorgeous one.
Yeah, he's just smashed that CDC sedge, so beautiful. We'll get him back in the water. All right.
Well done, mate.
No worries.
That was great, mate. What a fun way to fish, hey?
Absolutely, yeah.
It's really, you know, it's lovely coming out on these small streams where there's plenty of fish and you can kind of go out with the attitude of, I don't care if I catch half a dozen or if I catch 20.
Yeah.
It's more about just the, you know, the social experience of fishing with a mate along the river, and
Yeah.
it's really good fun.
You know, it's just getting that dry fly eating shallow water. There's just nothing better than it. So yeah, really enjoyable.
Yeah, unreal.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out Jared's Instagram. What's your Insta, mate?
It's jrad_Klein, Klein. So yeah, give us a follow on Instagram if you want to see some of my fishing stuff. But
yeah, plenty of good fly fishing porn on there. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Cheers.